Hello and welcome to another update video about Aave. Aave has, well, we covered it last week or so, and I presented you a support area for, in case we would get this B-wave pullback. Indeed, this B-wave pullback happened, but obviously it only took like, I don't know, what was it, an hour or so? So it didn't take long. And then immediate reversal, okay? So that shows you the benefit of having possibly limit orders set. Now, granted, this market is so dynamic, a lot of people don't do that. And, things change so quickly, okay? So that's the problem, you could say, but also benefit of the crypto market. It keeps it exciting, but it just means that you have to be on your toes, right? We have to be on our toes. These last two support areas led to fantastic reversals. Here, the larger degree fourth wave, and then here the B wave pullback. So the idea is here on this chart that we are tracking a 5-wave advance from the June lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly now in the 5th wave. And now we get a bit of performance here, yeah? Now we get a bit of performance, and we've had, as already mentioned in the last video here, this ABC structure to the upside, which topped in March, early March. Yeah, I mean, it is March, early March. Then it's still early March, you know what I mean? And then we have a B-wave pullback. It's a 3-wave move down, so it technically could already be complete. That's what the price action currently suggests, because we have a strong reaction directly to the golden ratio level. So the 61.8 retracement did lead to a strong response. That's the level at $94.57, and the C wave to the upside might be unfolding now. That would be my assumption right now, that this C wave is unfolding, because we've seen 3 waves up in A, 3 waves down in B, and the C wave would likely be a 5-wave pattern. Next upside target remains the $138 level. You know about that one. We talked about that a lot. And then 153 maybe even. In this region, I think profit taking could be reasonable. Now, how much you take is up to you, but it could be that we are forming a, let's say, substantial top there. If it's a B-wave top or something else like a larger wave 1, both would lead to a more substantial pullback ideally. What else? So yeah, then also here we are now in the region where we are about to cross the previous highs, the December highs. So that could provide some structural resistance, but Aave doesn't seem very impressed. So that all would suggest that indeed, finally, this wave C of 5 is unfolding to those next levels. What is support? So obviously we just only had a setup and a, let's say, trend reversal in our support zone. But it's still useful to understand what is the relevant support level that would give us a warning. You know, things could start to break down, obviously. So when do we get a warning that things start to break down? It's the 50% retracement. At the moment, that level is at $109. So a break below that level would at least indicate, oh, let's take a step back and take a look at the chart and what happens. But as long as that level is holding, we should be grinding our way here towards that $138 level, possibly even 153. And also pay attention to the upper boundary line of this trend channel. So it depends a little bit on how we draw that trend line. We could go to that top, bit difficult. Here at least we have 3 touch points if I do it like that. Here I have 2. So just be aware, trend lines are very, very subjective. So just be aware, it might not be so relevant, but it basically is pretty much in the area where we have the $153 level. So maybe the market will stretch higher into that region, yeah. Also, if we talk about these targets, okay, but we can also now use the length of the A wave here to calculate the target of the C wave, and that's the 100% extension level. Funny enough, that points exactly to $138. Now, the C wave can always extend higher, but there should be some confluence around 138, 139. That's my update about Aave. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.